How's it going, everyone? Welcome to this guide for the top 5 tips on how to make money in City Skylines 2. If this guide helps you out, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on to see my other videos. For number 1, I recommend selling your utilities. When you start your city and as you expand, you'll more than likely have extra power and water that you can sell. To sell power, find the power lines leading out of your city. Then go to the electricity tab where you'll find the power lines. I recommend keeping them underground so they're out of the way and it keeps your city looking clean. And once that's connected, you'll automatically sell excess power. You'll be able to see how much you're making in the services tab once you unlock it. But in the beginning, you can check out the budget tab where you'll see your service trade revenue increase. In order to sell your excess water, you'll need to purchase tiles until you reach the edge of the map. Once you have access to one edge, you'll be able to connect your water lines to outside cities. In order to do that, connect the water line from your city grid to the edge of the map until you see a double-sided arrow. To check if it's working, go to the City Services tab under Water and Sewage, and you'll see the export value go up. For number 2, I recommend exporting goods. As your city grows, you can go to the Production tab to see what your city needs and what you're producing. You can maximize your city's income by producing these goods and reducing the deficit and increasing the surplus. This means your city's industry won't need to import these goods and they can increase their profits. To produce these resources, you'll need to go to zones and then specialized industry. You'll be able to place the different industry zones after you unlock them by growing your city. Make sure to place them in the highlighted zones around the map to maximize their production. To see how much you're producing, go to the economy page and then the production tab. Here you can see which resources are in deficit or surplus in your city. Next, you should manage your upkeep. As you reach different milestones, you'll be unlocking more services for your city. Be careful not to place services with very high upkeeps early on. Doing so can increase your expenses significantly and cause you to lose a lot of money. So I recommend waiting for your population to grow to increase your revenues before placing that new expensive service. At number 4, we have parking. After reaching the tiny town milestone, you'll unlock the roadside parking fee policy that you can apply to districts. To use it, just click on a district you've created, then you'll see the policy on the top left. Then click on this arrow so you can increase or decrease the parking fee of that district. Another way to add parking is to go to Roads and then the Parking Spaces tab. From here you can add parking lots and parking buildings so you have more places to charge for parking. They also have the added benefit of making your city look a little bit more realistic. You can also change the parking fees by clicking on them and moving this slider. At number 5, we have taxes. Taxes can make up the largest portion of your revenue if adjusted correctly. After doing some research and testing, the general rule is to not go over 15%. If you just want to leave it and forget it, this is a good tax rate to go with. However, I recommend adjusting your tax rates depending on what you need for your city and how far you've progressed. In the beginning, I recommend setting it around 8% to increase demand and promote growth. Doing this can help increase your citizens' happiness by giving you the fair taxes bonus. You should adjust this based on your city and check if the current trend for population is increasing. This can help keep the different zoning demands up so you can grow your city quickly early on. Once your city has grown and you're providing a variety of services that keep your citizens happy, I'd like to set the tax rate to around 20%. This will give you the high taxes status, which will decrease your citizens' happiness, but at this point, you should have enough services to offset that. I recommend adjusting this if your zoning demand decreases. And those are my top 5 tips for making money in City Skylines 2. If you have any suggestions, or if this video helped you out, please let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.